some of what you're saying now reminds me of a question I've had for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like your stops like majorly run over and taken like a huge hit, or just like had some huge slip that messed you up big time?
Yeah, especially after the New York closes. Um, that's why I treat stop loss as a parachute only. That's why stop losses are not meant to be triggered. Of course, there can be a big slippage. It can happen in every market because there will not be enough offers in the market. And when you get bigger and bigger with the position size, then you need to take care of the slippage. So that's why I'd rather have a stop loss as a, in case something goes wrong, to save myself from more losses. So let's say the price action goes rapidly down, there is a big flash crash because let's say, I don't know, the European Union is, you know, broken or whatever. It stops existing from by one day, and you have a huge flash crash. So it's better to take even loss with slippage somewhere here instead of here than just to wait for it to, you know, to wreck you. So
So you just consider that just like price of doing business, like the risk that you're going to have a huge slip through your
yeah, that's why you make your position size made by your risk. So if my position size, if I will lose by trading with a stop loss here, it's just a zone. It doesn't matter. It just
so just whatever if that shit happens.
yeah. So here I would lose like 2%. Here I would lose 6%. Of course, I can lose 6%, and I can redo it over time. It's just a part of doing business. There were huge flash crashes and downs on every market.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Swiss franc in particular.
Yeah, it was wrecking. And second thing, Gabriel, I'm not holding more than 10% of my assets at the exchange. So even if I lose all, it will be only 10% of my assets, which I can regain really fast over time.
But then if you trade, you count the amount of total assets or only what you put in the exchange?
Only what I'm trading. I'm not trading for multiplying all of the assets. I'm trading for.
So only 10% of your budget is for trading, and
Yeah.
this is what you
The
put on
rest
the
is
exchange.
it can be in savings. The rest can be in investments and everything. I don't want to have all my money at the exchange. This is my ammunition for making myself rich, more rich, and rich again. And as you remember, on Fridays when I make a profit, I take 50% out. So I'm also increasing this part which stays away from the market.
So
yeah.
So is there a point at which you would split the money? For example, let's say, imagine you hit it off really good and you have like 100,000 to play. You wouldn't keep 100,000 on the exchange, on an exchange account, right?
Why?
Oh, I'm sure he would. Yeah. He probably does.
I guess it's maybe like, you know, yeah, because I keep forgetting that, you know, it's like the brokers are a bit different than with crypto, where like, you know, good luck getting money, huh?
Okay, so if I keep 100,000 at the exchange, I should have at least 1 million in assets, yeah? So if I lose 100,000, of course it will be a pain because the broker was unfair, but still it's only 10% of my all assets. And if I choose another broker and start trading with it, I can regain it really fast. So it's a point of also like managing the risk in life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like you need to diversify. You don't want to have all the eggs in one basket. You really want to think and being a little paranoid about the broker. And if you need to ask the same question as you are asking yourself when placing a stop loss. Am I willing to risk this amount of money if everything goes against me and I will lose all of this money, which I'm risking? Okay, so my stop loss, like on personal belongings, is 10%. Okay, if I lose it, okay, then I need to digest it. I need to.
No, what I meant is that, for example, let's say your 10% is 100,000. Wouldn't be it also proper to put 10,000 on the exchange, keep the 90 still somewhere as a backup, and still trade, like calculate your risks based on based on 100,000?
I can go lower. Then why should I keep 10,000 if I keep 1,000 at the exchange? It's like the size. I mean, you need to have a flexibility. You don't need to be loading your account one time after the other. You can have 5%. You can have 2%. It's all about your own risk acceptance.
Okay.
Am I willing to lose the amount of which I'm holding on the exchange if broker goes bankrupt or disappears from the market? He will be just not honest. Yes, I'm willing to lose this money because I know I will recover from it fast. And it can be a different number for every person. One can be 100,000, 1 million, 10,000, $1,100. It's really private thing because it is about how much are you willing to lose.
Okay.
There's always in the business, in the life, whenever you need to make a really big decisions, not even big decisions, but if you are making decisions, it's a good habit to ask yourself, what if everything goes against you? How much will you lose? And are you willing to lose it? Because not asking this question in my past when I was doing a business costed me a lot. I mean, a lot. So when I didn't understand the risk thing, and this is like really the most important question. So it is easy to think in greed when you have an investment, when you have the opportunity, how much will I make? But if you think about it, if you met people doing a business lives and maybe a bigger business, if you come to them with an idea, a business you want them to finance, they will ask first, how much will I lose? Because this is the way you want to think. If everything goes against you, how much will you lose? And then, will you accept this loss? Is it really something you're willing to do, or it's a little too high? And if it's too high, if you find yourself having $1 million and keeping 100% at the 100,000 at the exchange, and if you still think this 100,000 is too much for you, well, lower it down, because it's all about the risk.
Yeah, Sam, I think I understand the nuance of your question too, and I've definitely done things like that. Like say I'm trading 100,000 and my risk is 2,000, but I'm trading 3 different exchanges that have different assets. I'll put that 33 here, 33 here, 33 there, and I think that is really sensible, man. I believe that's what you were hinting at, right?
Yeah, but well, basically, yeah.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
and then just redistribute it periodically, yeah.
I basically don't look at this at the beginning, yeah, but then when you make your first 100% on your account, you're basically trading with the free money. And also, if you get 50% of the profit weekly out, sooner than later you will withdraw more than you put in the exchange. And what you're doing is just playing for free, I mean, mentally. So
when did you get that rule, Jack? That 50% rule? When did you make that the law for you?
I don't know when it happened, but I found you see there is always a struggle between greed and fear. And first of all, I wanted to eat 2 cakes and have 2 cakes, to eat a cake and have a cake. Okay, so I wanted for my account to grow, but I also wanted to live from the trading. And how can you do it? You can do it by splitting a cake. So I split and leave 50% of the profit for my account to grow, to be able to make more money out of the money I have, and have 50% out to live from it, to have it so it's tangible, so I can feel that I'm making money and it's not a number on my screen. And I don't know, I don't really recall when it happened, but it was a struggle to really because easier is for people who have a source of income, daily income, and they are only multiplying their savings and they're just doing it for future. They want more and more, and they are not relying on trading activity as something they will be living from. And they have easier way because they can just leave all the profits. But then if you think logically, and I like to think logically, it's like if you withdraw 50% of the profits weekly, sooner than later, you will be in a situation that the money which is on the exchange is risk-free because it's free money. It's already your profit only. So you secured your initial capital, initial money, and then you're playing for free. And this is what you can do if you win in blackjack in the casino. When you make money, you can just withdraw the rest of the money, which was your initial capital, and just play for free. Then if you lose it, it won't hurt so much. So it's like this way of thinking. Yes, I agree with Stan about like if you trade on 2 or 3 exchanges, yes, I will split this 10% between a few exchanges. That's for sure, because I'm only willing to risk on my trading activity certain amount of money. And if there are 3 exchanges, I will split them. But also it comes with the investments. If you are investing in something, you want to split it. You want to be, you want to diversify your portfolio. Of course, not too much. You don't want to be holding like 20 assets or something. You just want to pick a few, which will give you money. So I always want to be thinking in a way that the market and the broker and everything will fuck me up, and I still want to not cry about it for too long. So this is what I want to position myself in, like speaking from even life experience, and even in the real life, I want to always have a back door and I always want to have some kind of a safety net. So if everything goes against me, if they cut off the internet, if they do whatever, will be an economic meltdown, I want to be some kind of a prepared for the situation. So
that's why you have the cottage, huh?
Yeah, not only, but yeah, it will be fully done until the winter. So
Man, that's what I'm thinking, like being exposed to the markets as a trader, then I want to do something like real estate otherwise for like things that I hold. That's exactly where my thinking is.
yeah, it's like I'm also doing some other things, investing in businesses and finding new opportunities in the life, because it is like I'm trading right now and I love trading and I can sustain myself from trading and multiply my belongings, but then it can be one accident, something, and I will lose this opportunity. So what I will do? So there is a question, what will happen if everything goes against me? Because it's easy to think about the nice, bright future, because it is what we desire. But the life is going in a way that it likes to kick you in your butt whenever you lose your, like whenever you will be not prepared for it. If everything goes right, when my life gets really straight and everything is perfect and I have nothing to worry about, then I start to worry, because I know it can change any moment. It's almost like being in a good, well-developed trend for a long time. And you know it's an uptrend, you know it's going, you know it's strong, but sooner than later this trend is going to fucking reverse. So I need to have a plan when it reverses. And this is the same with the life. And then it's like positioning yourself always like this life stop loss. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yes.
It's like you want to have the safety net, and you will be having some kind of a trading stock in life. So increasing my wealth and investing it and being prepared for different situations is giving me like this trading stop loss. So I'm not only increasing my wealth, but also I'm getting prepared for if everything goes against me. So it's always thinking, what if? And ask yourself a question, how will I react to this loss? If it will be a painful, am I willing to lose it? If not, then just don't do it. Then just reduce it to the amount you can handle. And everybody can handle different money, everybody can handle different percentage-wise and different stress in life. There will be certain stress that I can handle and you can't, and there will be a stress which you can handle and I can't, because there is really personal. So I like to be a little, it's not like being overly paranoid, but always like in the back of my head is this question: what if I'm willing to really do it? If I'm willing to lose it? What if all of this disappeared? What if everything what I have in the exchange was taken away from me? So how would I react? Will I be, really depressed, or I will say, oh well, it was just a play money? It's a point of personal like feelings.